Mac Jones is coming.
Hello, world! With Greg, really? Every time I go to do the intro, someone jumps on me. Hello, world!
I'm not going to answer you.
Welcome.
Victory
I didn't ask you anything. I said welcome. The worst intro ever. Welcome. Thank you for tuning in. You are listening, watching something live, some third other sense I don't know about. You are doing it live to Rally Round the Natty. As always, my name is Santori Miles. Alongside me today is our three co-hosts, Bengal Dad, Cincy James, Greg Luther. They were introduced last night because they did an After Dark. Bengal Dad wanted no part of it. But as an official Rally Round the Natty show brought to you by Brimming Horn, let's welcome the fellas in. Cincy, James, and Greg here for the long haul. How we doing? How we doing? It's Victory Monday.
We are
very excited.
Monday right there, baby.
We're as hot as the Bengals right now. We are as hot as the Bengals.
Greg
Drinking bourbon out of my Bengals glass, so I'm ready.
Greg initially hung up the Victory Monday shirt. He goes, "It's covering William Jackson." I said, "Good, because he can't cover anyone anyway."
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
2 points for you, sir.
Freaking great day. It's
Yes,
a great
is.
day.
Victory Monday.
I don't know why people hate Mondays. I really don't.
Well, 50% of the time I
It
understand.
depends on what city you live in.
Right.
Yeah.
If you live in Pittsburgh, it probably sucks.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. We might need to start calling them Pickburg. I mean, my
Yes.
God. 7 picks and 3 starts. Homeboy, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Shout out to Shady McCoy for saying, "Oh, I don't see any difference between Joe Burrow and Kenny Pickett." I think we saw just a tad bit difference yesterday.
Yeah, I don't think Pickett's taking him to the Super Bowl next year. So
No, I don't think so.
check that one off the list, old Shady.
Yeah.
So, good show tonight. I put a docket out there. I don't even remember what I put on it. I think the first thing was Uncle Lou, our boy, our defensive coordinator.
Load the run. We slowed
Sweet
it down.
you.
The freaking mad genius over there on defense. He watches one half of football and says,
I got this.
whatever,
Yeah.
problem solved.
Hey, Sweet Lou, get rid of Lou Pennell. Take Lou Pennell off the list. Lou Anarumo's the new Sweet Lou.
It's Uncle Lou. We can have both Lou's, Greg. We can have there is room enough for both Lou's in this city.
All right, I'm just saying. Just saying.
Let's run through the numbers here for this borderline legendary second half defense. 7
that
games.
nobody's talking about.
No one.
No one's
No,
talking
I
about.
tagged the Good Morning Football crew. No one even got back to me. Think about this. 7 games, 1 overtime quarter, and it went the whole quarter. So we're going to include it, right? That game ended at the gun. 15 quarters, 30 points, all field goals. 10 field goals in 15 quarters, not a single touchdown. You want to talk about a steel curtain? That's a freaking goose egg.
Exactly.
Lou, what are you doing? What?
Did you hear Zach in the post game locker room?
Yeah. I have to name the
No,
stat.
I did not. What did he say?
I believe I got this right. It's the first time since 1970 that a team has went 7 consecutive games without giving up a touchdown.
Yeah, first time in the Super Bowl era. We've never seen this. 52 years of post-merger football. It's never happened. And not a damn person is saying anything about it outside Cincinnati.
Not at all.
Dad, you said it best. It's like the damn Nasty Boys. You got to lead after 6. You can go home.
That's what it feels like.
If the Bengals going to lead at halftime, whoops.
Hey.
Go home.
Hey,
Yeah, they only gave up 231 yards total while putting up over 500.
Yeah, on a team that runs almost better than anybody in the NFL.
And
you can't say that we took them out of their running game. They were running in the fourth quarter. They didn't care, and they still couldn't run the ball.
Santori, so they averaged 4.9 yards per carry per game. How much did they average yesterday in this game?
3.7.
Yeah.
3 point nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta find that someone said a stat, and I need to make sure I heard this right. And it very well could be right because Atlanta had 214 total yards. I think I heard that they had 40 yards in the second half.
Yes, I heard that as well.
40.
Yeah.
That's one play for Joe Shiesty.
They threw it 13 times. And we're losing the whole game and threw it 13 times total.
I got to go play by play here. I at least need to do the simple math in my head, right?
Well, while you're doing that, 13
fall behind. I mean, and the only time they scored a touchdown is when they threw it.
What is right before the
Okay,
season?
so I'm looking at the second half here. On the first drive, they had a yard. The second drive, they had 7 yards. The third drive, they had 9 yards. The last drive, they had 23. They had
that's 40
yards in the second half. 40.
Yeah.
What are we doing? Is that me? Who's playing music? That's me.
By the way, Haas, man, shout out. Haas sent me a picture on Messenger. He sent me a Luther Vision picture. Way to fill in for me, Haas. We'll call it Haas Vision right now.
We still got to get that man a hot dog.
Yes, we do.
a Haas dog.
Haas dog.
Were y'all here for that? That was like our first episode inside joke. Were y'all here for that one?
I don't think so.
Haas has literally been around since day one. He's
our original audience.
Right. He's the guy. And I don't even remember how it started, but we were like, we'll mail you a hot dog, or like maybe we'll get you a beer. And I think my just squirrel brain was like, we'll mail him a hot dog that's already been soaked in beer. We'll get you a beer-soaked glizzy. And that's so every episode we've said beer-soaked glizzy. I don't know why. We got another one. I don't even know who this is. Thank you. Hi. Who day? We love
Thank
you.
1776 or whatever it is.
You got too many numbers in your name. Sorry. Not reading that. B.
Mayor.
B. What else did I put on the docket tonight?
Well, 13 first downs. That was given up.
We need to get Lou some respect, man. I mean,
Lou.
seriously. I mean, they've been doing this for 2 years now.
I mean, it's why they beat the Chiefs. It's why they beat the Titans.
Yeah, it's not exclusive to 2022. This has been happening, for like 17 straight games?
Yeah.
They've given up I think they've given up one touchdown in the third quarter over the last year's worth of football.
22 points in the last 15 third quarters. I mean, seriously?
The hell? It's like a point a quarter. You ain't going to win shit if you don't score.
No.
End of conversation. Defense wins championships. Let's go. I love you, Shiesty, but Lou's doing his part. He's pulling the wagon right now.
Well, we did that yesterday without Reeder. We did it yesterday without Logan Wilson.
Mm-hmm.
Frankly, we did it without Eli Apple.
Yeah. Hey,
what happened to him?
And I say this facetiously because I love me some DJ Reeder. When Tufalele, whatever the hell his name is,
Tufele.
When he plays the way he played, I know everybody bitches and moans about PFF sometimes, but when you get a good grade from PFF, that says volumes, because if you have a bad play, they roast you. Okay? Did y'all see the grade on PFF from Tufele, whatever the hell his name is?
91.7, is that what it was?
He was in the high, I think it was 87.6 and then 91 against the run.
Okay.
Did you see who our highest graded offensive lineman was?
Oh, our offensive line was all in the 60s.
I would say Volson.
No, Joe.
Oh, yeah. Adeniji
was like an 87.
He had and
that's 87.
It's not a false 87. He had like 20 pass snaps.
Yeah, he was out there for a while.
He was out. I mean, we ran like 60 offensive play. He was out there a third of the game.
And he played two different positions.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, who got hurt? Was somebody hurt?
Collins.
Collins was out for a chunk of that game.
Right ankle, I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, good for Hakeem. I mean,
it's nice to know that we can put somebody in and it's not going to be a disaster.
Hey, did anybody else have a mini heart attack when Chase went to the ground?
Oh, my gosh.
I felt like Eric Davis got hurt.
Oh, my God. There goes Kenyon Martin.
There goes Ken Griffey Jr.
You're going to make Greg walk off.
You shouldn't have won Kenyon
Don't say Kenny Martin and don't say Carson Palmer because I was at that game.
There goes Kajon. Like, what do you want? I can keep going.
No, just stop, Santori. But guys, no.
There goes Greg Cook.
Stop it.
We'll go way back.
We got to remember something here.
You're all right, Joe.
On our first choice a couple years ago. I remember we wanted the Florida defensive coordinator, and he turned us down. He was Lou Anaru was like our 5th or 6th choice.
I know. And when we took him, I was like, who the hell is this guy?
Right. But
sometimes you say, who the hell's this guy? And they turn out to be gems.
Yeah. And Tufalele.
Chris Crocker. I've got a Betty Crocker.
DJ Hill the last second. We get Tufalele last second. These last second gets. If you guys remember, we got Reggie Nelson in a trade before.
We got Billy Price last second. Wait.
Exactly.
No. Other way around. We got rid of Billy Price last second.
We still got him last
We got Flowers.
Yeah,
Flowers. We are the waiver claim kings.
Exactly.
We got Brandon Phillips. Wait, that's wrong sport.
We got Zach Taylor last second. We had to wait until the Super Bowl was over.
Yeah.
We will take your garbage. Rumpke.
Yes,
brought to you by Rumpke.
Water to wine. Or bourbon.
Moving on. Another defensive. I don't even know if he played well. I haven't checked the grades, but we're going to pull it up. He didn't play as bad as Eli Apple. And Taylor Britt getting some action.
Is Eli Apple a backup now?
I think the tide's starting to turn. I think they're going to start competing. I don't know if it's official, but I would say that
it's open.
He's got his work cut out for him.
Let me give you a couple stats while you're looking up something there. So 3 solo tackles. He played 28 snaps. That was 60% of the snaps, 28 of them. And he had 4 special team snaps as well.
He had a horrific coverage grade, but he didn't give up a single reception. So, okay.
Well, that's weird how you can
throw the ball.
Hey, by the way, in Eli Apple's defense, as Dale said with Strawberry Ice, he has never given up a second half touchdown.
This year.
Apple.
Because nobody has.
Yep.
Cam Taylor-Britt, I mean, his tackling grade was good. I mean, he only played 12 coverage snaps. It's hard to even.
Yeah.
In Pro Football Focus, if you like fucking trip and fall, they're gonna be like, you know what, you suck. So, I'm happy they're at least putting some youth in. He's a 2nd-round pick. He's significantly more gifted than Apple. There's going to be some learning. You know, he's a rookie. There's going to be bumps in the road. Maybe he's going to be the guy that gives up the second half touchdown of the year. I don't anticipate this to keep going the whole season. But, you know, it's nice to give some guys a shot. So it's Eli Apple's definitely been probably the most controversial player the Bengals have had over the last year and a half, the most divisive. He really hasn't been god-awful. I think he gets a little bit too much shit thrown his way because of his mouth. But if your number 4 corner is Eli Apple, I think you're in good shape.
You're in good shape.
And CTB's first game of the season too, so there's a learning curve there. It'll be good.
Everything but farting. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. I mean, he's not wrong though. I mean, they will like.
How about we had a positive Osai moment yesterday.
First sack.
Yes.
Yeah.
First
sack of the year.
It's one of those things that it kind of felt like it was building up to it. I mean, he's been getting kind of close in there. He's been getting some reps here and there. Remember, he didn't play last year, and he didn't play in the preseason this year. This is his first live action, and he's flashing, and he's flashing a lot. He's young. He's under contract. You may got something there. And thank God, because the pick before him was Jackson Carman, so that draft's looking a little weak outside Jamar Chase. And McPherson. Before I get flamed.
Say, bro. Money Mac.
How about Carter? I thought he played well yesterday, too.
He did. Again, I don't know the PFF grade. I hate looking at those all the time, but until I watch film, that's what I look at. And I haven't got to watch the film yet.
Well, I thought he played well. Hubbard showed up very well.
Hubbard.
Akeem Davis-Gaither led the team in tackles, too.
Yeah, he had, 8 tackles?
Yeah, I think it was 8 or 9. Yeah,
replacing Logan Wilson. Yeah,
Logan Wilson most of the time. I think Gators did, didn't he?
Pro Football Focus hated Zach Carter, but it is what it is sometimes.
Well, I hate them too, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Hey, Santori, remember you and I both, we were talking, we both agreed. Akeem Davis-Gaither, that was one of my favorite players, and you liked him a lot too in the draft. Akeem Davis, I still think he's got a lot to prove. Davis-Gaither does.
No, I think he's got a lot to prove, but I think he's incredibly gifted.
Oh, he is.
I think he's a freak athlete, and I think he's kind of buried. So if he's the guy that you got to put into spot start, or he's your special teams guy, honestly, I had a second-round grade on him. I mean, he had freak measurables. He's an incredibly gifted athlete. And quite frankly, even if you want to look at Pro Football Focus, he's a little all over the board, but his pass rush grade is in the 80s. His tackling grade is damn near a 90. His overall grade is about a 60, which is considered average. I mean, the guy, it's one of those things where you also can't really look at grades for a guy that doesn't get consistent time, because consistency yields more time yields more consistent results. Yep. So if you're getting the spot time that, Davis-Gaither's getting, and you're still flashing, that's a productive piece, and you keep him, and I'm happy with that for a fourth-round pick. Fourth-round picks are back end of the roster guys, special team guys. That's your depth positions. He's filling that role great. That was a good draft pick. Okay, that's our show. Everyone's quiet.
No.
16 minutes.
All done. Bye.
Here's the thing I think everybody's going to agree on. Oh, go ahead, Greg, because this is going to spiral another deep conversation.
I want to throw this out here. CJ Uzomah, 3 years, $8 million per year, so he gets $24 million. So he gets $8 million a year for 3 years. Hayden Hurst for the Bengals, 1 year, $3.5 million, less than half what Uzomah's making. Uzomah for the year, I think, only has like 39 yards receiving. One of you is going to have to look up Hayden Hurst, but I think it's safe to say he's got a heck of a lot more yards than Uzomah does. I just want to throw that out.
So Hurst has, I believe it's 29 receptions for 226. It's about 8 yards per reception, but that's all this offense really does with the tight end. But 29 receptions through 7 games paces you through 70. That's much more. I don't think Uzomah ever came close to 70. I could be wrong, but not his first year in the system.
Didn't he have like 50-something last year?
I don't know.
Like 57, I think.
Hey, Siri, how many yards Uzomah? Oh, Siri, actually, listen. Hold on. Last year, he's got 1,600 yards for his career, and he's been around 8 years, so that's not ideal.
Yeah. Got that bag.
Yeah.
Jesus. Uzomah, last year, he had 63 targets last year, so he's not even going to come close to that. 49 receptions was a career high for 493. He did have 5 touchdowns. Like I said, I thought Hurst was probably going to be a lateral move. And keep in mind, we freaking loved CJ through the year last year. It just kind of burnt us how he left.
Yeah.
But we're not missing him, and we're paying the guy half that we thought we were going to have to pay. So
less than.
It's a win.
Yeah. Steal. Huge steal.
You gotta love what he brings to the team when he catches the ball and turns upfield.
Well, his face turns pink. He's like
I know his face turns pink, but he is like a Mark Bavaro.
He's like a Crimson Hulk. It's fun. He catches the ball. He freaking just.
Do you guys think
great?
Could he be used like Kel? Because while I was watching Chiefs and Niners, you look at Kelsey and Kittle. I mean, those two guys are freaks. But my question to you is, since we have 3 number 1 receivers pretty much, do you think if we wanted to that he could be up there like Kelsey and Kittle?
If you didn't have T or Chase or Boyd, one of the 3 gone.
Yeah.
And now there's 30 targets up for grabs. Let's say that gets equally distributed, and he's got another 10 on the year.
Right.
He's closing in on 400 yards, most likely 350 or so for the season. As a tight end, that's a lot. He wouldn't be anywhere close to the caliber of those guys. I mean, those guys are Hall of Famers.
Oh, yeah.
Kelsey's, I don't care what anybody says, Kelsey's the greatest tight end to ever play this game.
Gronk.
I don't care. Gronk couldn't stay healthy. That's part of it. Health's part of the game, and Kelsey hasn't missed a down in like 10 years.
That's true, too.
Kelsey's available. Best ability is availability. I don't care what anybody else says. He is great for the role that he's in because the expectations aren't very high as a number probably 6th or 7th target on the team.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's just what it is. And I think he's doing a great job. I mean, it would have been him or Sample. And I think if Sample's in the same position, he's not anywhere close to the production.
Not even.
So it's a limited role, but limited role means limited production. So it's matching up well. And the energy's good. You know, the effort's great. You don't have to worry about anything with Hayden Hurst. Honestly, I'd probably give him a 2-year extension and see what happens. Because he's not going to cost you anything. He doesn't put up the production to cost you anything.
And would you guys agree he would take a team-friendly contract? Because after he stayed hit so many times, he finally feels where he belongs here. Because the last 2 organizations, you know, were like, we give up on you. We give up on you. And the Falcons, you could tell – the reason why he was fired up was he kind of wanted to send a message to the Falcons like, yeah, you guys made a mistake with me right here.
I will never say anybody's going to give anybody a hometown discount. I've heard endless players come into Cincinnati and say how much they love it here and Cincinnati's great and the city accepts me and the fans are great, and then they leave 18 months later.
That's true. Yeah.
I mean, it's Shin-Soo Choo said it. I could keep going. Castellanos was never offered a contract.
Yeah, that's the.
Uzama said it. At one point, Palmer had said it.
Yeah.
AJ Green spoke great of it here, fizzled out. Carlos Dunlap tried to write his own ticket out of here after saying it.
Yeah.
Right? It's great when you're winning. If they lose 5 in a row, let's see how many guys say how much they love it here and want to resign.
Right.
I always take that stuff with a grain of salt.
Yeah,
he's going to take a discount because he's on pace for 400 yards. That's his discount.
Yeah.
But let's talk positive, Greg. Positive.
I'm trying to be positive. You drag me down to the negative.
Well, you did it to yourself. Anywho, I think everybody will agree with me. I think everybody in Bengal land will agree with me on this one.
Right.
I think Joe Burrow's tummy is finally feeling better. Shiesty's freaking back.
Yes,
I don't give a damn if those are practice squad guys. Those are NFL players in an NFL scheme, and they got fucking torched.
Yeah.
Let me say what was on NFL.com earlier. So they said that Joe Burrow was handing out touchdowns in the first half like Oprah Winfrey handed out gifts. You get a touchdown. You get a touchdown. Just everybody gets a touchdown.
Well,
that's what he was doing.
So, you know, there's still people going, oh, he got sacked 3 times. That's fine. I can deal with 3. Yeah. 3 doesn't scare me. 2 to 3 is kind of the range that you expect when you have an offensive line.
Right.
Normal, okay? Here's the deal, though. He got sacked, I think, it was either once or twice in the first half because he got sacked late in the game. It was once or twice in the first half he got hit, right? They ran the ball 6 times. Joe Burrow's dropping back a pretty high percentage of the time, and he's still not getting sacked a whole lot. At this point, now granted, Atlanta doesn't have a good pass rush. They were healthy, they didn't have a good pass rush. Next week, I don't know. But for about 4 weeks now, that's kind of been the norm is 1 to 2 sacks. So,
and the O-line only gave up 7 pressures total in the game.
Yep.
That's pretty good.
Well, James, you pointed this out yesterday. I believe it was you on the late night show. Remember you pointed out that one of the Kansas City players said last year when they had to redo their whole offensive line and and they said, look, it took us like 6 or 7 games just to know how to play with each other. And you look at us now. We're like, what game are we at? We're on week 7.
We're going to 8.
Going to 8. You can you all agree with me? They're finally coming together, it looks like. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody was losing their mind early, and I was like, guys, this is not due to lack of talent. This is not due to a lack of scheme. You have guys that just aren't quite sure what should be going on next to them, and it's slight hesitation. Slight hesitation in football is all it takes to look like an absolute idiot. Dad, how many weeks did I say it might take for us to start looking better on the line?
It was about right now. Just stop. It was about right now.
Did I say 5 or 6? Okay. Just saying.
Somebody's looking for approval.
Yeah, I
No,
know.
I'm taking a freaking victory lap. I get a lot of shit when I tell people to calm down when things are bad, and I want my victory lap.
Here's something I want to mention. And obviously, my son knows I am not a stat guy, especially during games.
Right.
The only statistic I like is the scoreboard. None of the other stuff means a darn thing to me. But I will say now that the game is over, I believe Burrow had 440 yards in that game going into really the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
That's where it was. In the last drive, he only threw a check down here or there just to keep the first downs going. I wonder what he could have really done if he wanted to. It was going to be enormous. Yeah, I mean, he was pacing for that.
We try to get hit.
That's
He was
remarkable.
pacing for 1,000 after the first quarter.
Well, that was remarkable. I don't know if I've ever seen a quarterback in the 400s going into the fourth quarter.
Well, I mean, you have quite a few 500-yard games. It's probably happened. I don't remember what
There's
Burrow
really
was at
not
when he
that
got
many.
525.
There's not that many 500-yard games. There really isn't.
Well, you know this. So Higgins was 7 yards short of 100 yards. We would have had 3 receivers. It has been done for the Bengals one time, 1989. They weren't all receivers though. I don't know if you remember this, Bengal Dad, but one time Boomer had 3 100-yard receivers in one game. I believe it was Eddie Brown, Rodney Holman, and James Brooks. That's incredible, right
No, I
there.
didn't
But
remember that. Only one of those is receivers.
yeah, exactly.
It's pass catchers.
Yeah, yes, catchers.
I'm
I
gonna-
don't know. I'm excited. I love the way the offense has finally seemed like they figured out that you're not going to stop us. We're going to just take it to you, and that's what it looked like they did yesterday.
It's rare that I pay attention to a press conference or locker room interviews. I think you get more out of locker room interviews because I think the players slip up sometimes when they're not super focused about it. But about a week and a half ago, they asked Joe Mixon. They asked, what's your identity? What's the offense looking like? And he kind of just said, we're just going to do what we need to do to beat you. If you want to run this, we'll run this. You want to do that, we'll do that. And normally when a team says that, it's like, dude, you guys don't have a quarterback, or you don't have a running back, or you don't have the what. Show me a discrepancy on this offense. Show me.
I'm going to do an argument with you here. Joe Mixon's a discrepancy on this offense.
Okay, he's averaged 5 yards a carry for the last 3 weeks.
He is not very good. There are far, far better running backs that we could have on this team for less money.
Oh, for bang for your buck, yeah, I'm not really happy. But in terms of the fact that the Bengals are only running the ball,
I know
12 to 15 times a game, you can't really ask for 100-yard games.
He hasn't had one explosive play the entire year. And
he hasn't hit 100 yards yet.
And as if this offensive line is truly getting better, as we think they are, at some point you got to rip off a 20 or 30-yarder.
They're getting better pass blocking. Run blocking, they are still very suspect. I'll give Joe that.
I don't know. And it seems like when P. Ryan plays and P. Ryan runs the ball, he seems more productive to me. I have no idea what his average is, but he seems more productive, and he has no wiggle. He's got nothing. He's just straight ahead bowling ball, and I think he's more productive than Joe Mixon.
There were a few plays yesterday where he shook some guys out of their shoes.
Bengal Dad, 100% agree with you. I mean, like people forget that Jets game, that fourth quarter, he ran the entire fourth quarter pretty much, killing off 8 minutes of clock time. That's what caught my attention, that Jets game at the theater and all that. He was killing clock time. That's what we needed.
Speaking of killing clock time, Greg, what a perfect transition.
Okay, now what?
I think it was like 9.5. What? It's not a victory lap. This is just the damn truth.
Are you talking about the 4-yard line to the 1-yard line?
Well, calm down here. Let me explain. It was the 2, first off. To the 1.
Sorry, the 2.
97 yards. With about 9.5 minutes left, Atlanta was down 18 points, whatever it was, whatever the final score was, 35-17. We were watching a game with our dearest buddy Mike, and this is not a jab on Mike because I understand where he's coming from. I think whatever happened, he was like, Atlanta's got a punt. And it was like 4th in the country mile. And I was like, no, they got to go for it. And he looked at me like, are you insane? And I said, they might not get the ball back when they're down 3 scores. He's like, there's 9 minutes left. They'll get the ball back.
Yeah.
For our absolutely atrocious game planning head coach and our terrible play calling head coach and our terrible situational head coach.
Yeah.
Take off 9.5 minutes in the 4th quarter on the final drive with, as Bengal Dad said, and I'll agree with him, not the best running game. He took the whole 4th quarter away. Bad coaching, bad play calling, bad execution, bad whatever you want to call it. That doesn't happen. And that wasn't Shiesty because he barely threw the ball.
Yep.
At some point, people have to stop bitching about Zach.
Oh my God.
Just took the whole 4th quarter away.
They won't. There's always going to be complaining about it. They'll complain if they win the Super Bowl. There's going to be something wrong.
That's
They won the Super Bowl the wrong way.
They should have won by 40 instead of 27.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bengals fan, my one buddy, who's Bengals were going to win 3 games last year. He said before they got to the Super Bowl, he said, "You know they're the luckiest team in the world, Greg. Ryan Tannehill won them the game, or the Chiefs, Pat Mahomes. It was just all luck and all that. It was all luck. You know why they say that?
6 months of luck.
Nothing else to say.
I think people confuse luck with opportunistic defense.
Yeah.
Because every one of those
Like we've had this conversation on the show before. I don't believe in luck in sports.
I mean, you look at the interception against Tannehill, there were 3 or 4 Bengals around that ball when it happened. You look at the pass to Tyreek Hill, they had him bracketed front and back. There's multiple players around the ball. Luck, again, is Ed Reed just roaming around with his finger up his ass in center field, and the ball's overthrown and he picks it off. That's luck. But when you make plays and you're deflecting balls that are in the hands of other players, that's not luck.
No.
Luck is what happened to the Dolphins last night where the Steelers couldn't pick off a pass to save their life.
Yeah,
They had like 5 in their hands.
Yeah.
That's luck.
The guy had one right. Boom, boom. I mean, how do you miss it? Was right there.
Yeah.
He probably made that sound too.
It's not like Tua throws the ball with any kind of velocity either. I mean, come on. It's been an easy pick.
Man.
I'm not getting on Zach. The only play I questioned was that 4th and 1 play where we threw to Higgins. But I think you or somebody explained to me, everybody else was covered, and that was like his only option left he had. That was the only one I would have argued. Why aren't we just
Andy got held. His arm got held down to his side.
Well, I'm never going to look at weak-ass holding calls just because there's that shit on every single play. It was 5 wide. I guarantee you the first read on that play, because if you look, they were in a stick concept. There were a bunch of slants on the backside. The first read on that play, and I would have to watch it again, and maybe Joe was locked in on him. I don't know. Single coverage to T on a hitch on the backside, 10 yards down the field. Not exactly my favorite call on 4th down, but they've had a lot of success with it in the past. But they did have 4 short routes called on that play. That was not Burrow's only option. It was not a first read throw. At some point, if you don't like where the ball was thrown, Zach didn't throw the ball. Just saying. I
don't mind where the ball was thrown. I think that was one of Burrow's worst passes of the game. He threw it to the inside. If he'd have thrown it to the outside, near the sideline, that's an easy catch for T. But he threw it back in where the guy could get his hands on. If he throws it over here, that's an easy completion.
Y'all want to see my dad's eyes light up like a freaking Christmas tree? I know what pass pattern my dad would call every time he needed 4th and 1 completed without a shot. Tell him. You're already smiling.
I don't even know. What are you talking about?
You love that back shoulder fade.
Oh, I will tell you that is the hardest pass in the world to defend.
I'd throw that on 4th and 1 every time. Okay.
Yeah, when you got a receiver and a quarterback that are completely in sync, that's impossible to defend that pass. Absolutely impossible. And has anybody ever seen a back shoulder pass to the sideline turn into a touchdown down the middle?
Never.
No.
I've never seen it before.
Well, and here, I'll say this, and I argue with my roommate a lot on this stuff, but he made an excellent point. A lot of times the back shoulder passes are thrown where if you miss it, that ball's going to go way out of bounds.
Mm-hmm.
If Chase just does this, it honestly hits him on the inside pec. The ball
Right.
wasn't thrown super back shoulder. He caught it to where he could, kind of get back toward the middle of the field. It's still a borderline indefensible pass, even if you lead him 6 inches back inside. But no, I've never seen a back shoulder pass end a touchdown in the middle of the field.
Wasn't it crazy? After he took like 3 or 4 steps, you just knew that was a touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
It looked like the Kansas City game, where
Exactly.
7 guys just going. I don't even know why I'm running after you. I can't catch you.
He mentioned that he thought he was going to get tackled because he wasn't going full bore.
No, he wasn't.
He was not running as fast as he could.
No, it's just easy gas with him, though. You talk about guys that are effortlessly fast. He's one of them.
Right.
And he doesn't have the short, choppy steps. It doesn't look like Darren Sproles, where it's. I mean, it's just smooth.
God bless.
I just. You said Darren Sproles, and I thought Muggsy Bogues in a in a football uniform.
Oh, God.
I'm thinking Sonic the Hedgehog.
No, Santori. I told James this yesterday. You weren't on. Remember, have you ever seen the movie Angels in the Outfield?
Yeah.
Remember when the Angels, well, you don't see what's going on. The Angels are picking up the players. They do these amazing plays, and the announcer's like, "How did he do that?" I was like that with Chase, with that Chase touchdown, or when Hayden Hurst, like when Burrow threw that ball right in between, right over a guy's head, where guys were all around. Hurst, it hits him right in the hands, the back catch that Chase made up in the middle. I just kept saying, I mean, like, you figure we'd be used to this right now, but I just keep saying, how did he do that? I just keep
the best throw. The 2 best throws Burrow made. One was the bomb to Chase, where he just dropped it right in the bucket on the front pylon.
That's ridiculous.
That's a ridiculous throw because the safety was coming. If that ball's led anything toward the inside of the field, it's picked or Chase gets killed. It's dropped right in the bucket. And the other one was that crosser, the deep crosser to Boyd, where he just reached out one-handed.
Well, how about the catch? When he had a safety, like a heat-seeking missile coming right at him, and for some reason the safety took off. But what a catch.
That's one thing about Tyler Boyd. You can say he ain't the fastest. You can say he ain't the tallest. He ain't the quickest. He doesn't drop shit, and he's one of the toughest receivers I've seen in a long time.
Unless it's the third quarter of the Super Bowl.
Stop. He does not care. He does not care.
I got some great food analogy coming up for you, buddy.
I was going to say catch everything. I don't tough. What? He's a steak? This is overcooked steak? What are you doing with here?
Santori, you're going to get up out of your seat. You're going to be the one out of your seat for this one, buddy.
It takes a lot to get me going, Greg. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
He might be a chip from a 1-chip challenge. He might be that tough.
No. Beyond anything Bengal related, does anybody have anything else they want to say? Because we got to get into Monday Night Football.
I still have one more Bengal thing.
Okay.
I was floored by this, and then I listened to Tony Pike, and then I listened to one of the guys on Good Morning Football. I can't remember.
Before you say where they're at, question everybody else.
Okay.
So let's see.
Does anybody pay attention to power rankings yet? Because the Bengals have not been good. Anybody looking at power rankings? Because I'm a power rankings guy. I like that stuff.
Don't fall into that.
But it's like the CFP rankings are like at the beginning of the season. Who cares? Let's get into it, son.
So I looked at it today for the first time, just curious to see where they were. And I'm looking at NBC Sports and their power rankings. Any guesses? I know where I thought they would be.
I'm going to say 7.
I thought they were going to be around 12.
I said 14.
12. Yeah, you said 14. What'd you say, Greg?
9.
4.
4. Wow.
They got the Eagles, Bills, Chiefs, Bengals. And then I'm listening to Good Morning Football. And it was Greg somebody on Good Morning Football. I can't remember his name. But he said they were the 3rd best team in the AFC. And I'm listening to Tony Pike says the same thing. 3rd best team in the AFC. Nobody's good in the NFC except for the Eagles. So maybe 4 makes sense. I don't know. That seems awful high to me. It's so weird that they're ranked ahead of the Giants. They're ranked ahead of Baltimore, who beat us.
I don't think people trust the Giants, and I think people understand that we weren't clicking yet when we had Baltimore.
Yeah.
And we get them again. And
by the way,
another 10-point blown lead, by the way. They just happened to win that one.
Yeah.
But by the way, Bengal Dad, Tony Pike, did you hear about there was this one caller? He goes by Greg from Madeira, call in. He's kind of a jerk and all that and stuff. That was me that called in, by the way. I was the first caller. Did you hear me call in today or no?
I did not. No. That was you, huh?
Yeah, if you hear Greg from Madeira, it's probably me. One time I called in and Strawberry House called me. He was like, was that you on the radio? I'm like, yeah, sure. I call in whenever I want to speak my mind on something.
My mom wanted to talk Joe Burrow's
Our
outfit.
entire
And there's my sister.
It's just James' family. That was the best thing we did for the show is bring James on here. Our audience tripled.
Yeah,
We'll
really.
hire him to sell some cars.
So first things first, Shelly, we love you. Thank you for getting in fights with us against Browns fans on Twitter. It was fantastic. When do you discuss Joe Burrow's pregame outfit? So everybody was kind of like, ooh, NASA, and ooh, look at all the purple. That, in my mind, was a kind of a credit to Kid Cudi's. I think it's either a song or an album, Man on the Moon. I'd heard it before.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, Kid Cudi's kind of his boy. I know they're friends. That makes sense. And people were like, ooh, I love this. Ooh, this is great. And then Burrow's Instagram later that night was that entire album for that, just the reel of him walking. And I was like, oh, okay, got that one right.
Yeah, I didn't see
Point for me. Point for me.
I didn't see his outfit.
Silly me, I thought he was wearing something from LSU. I didn't take a good enough look at it. I thought it was LSU stuff.
No, it was a very we'll call it modern urban art, purple space something.
Yeah.
I'm not. Yay!
It looked like what was it? Da Vinci. He had the guy like
Yeah,
this.
it was an astronaut. And
It was an astronaut like
thing
that.
with The
Tim,
arm.
can you pull it up? I did not see his outfit. Do you have a picture of it or?
I'm sure, Greg. I'm sure we can find it. We have the Twitter box.
Yeah.
We're awesome. Hold the phone here.
Here, while you're doing that, there was something. There's another stat that I wanted to bring up. This will be your finding a picture stat. So with 3 30-plus yard touchdowns, Burrow's tossed 49 touchdown passes since the start of last season. So, and that he's averaging 27.6 yards per score. So the last passer to do that, to average 27 or more, was Randall Cunningham back in 98-99, 27.9, and that was on 42 touchdowns. So I thought that was kind of interesting.
Is that when the Vikings had both Carter and Moss?
I would think so.
Yeah, okay.
I never would have thought his average touchdown pass was 27 yards.
That's
Never would have thought that. I mean, that's ridiculous.
27.6.
That's ridiculous, man.
You want to talk about scoring from anywhere? Whoops.
Yep. You don't have this picture up yet? I thought I gave you plenty of time.
I know. I'm struggle busting here. I'm on the Twitter. It ain't working.
Yes, they try to ask you, like, sure, we got it for you right here.
I'm struggling.
He also passed Dan Marino for most 400-plus yard games in a player's first 33 games.
Did see that. That was pretty
What-
remarkable.
How about Colin Coward? I mean, we all know him as the biggest Bengal hitter of all time. I think he said on his show today, do we finally put Burrow in the elite quarterback?
Do we move him up here? I was just watching it. Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Well-
is that what he said?
Brady
Yeah.
and Rodgers going down
Yes.
Especially Rodgers.
Yeah.
quick.
That's just oh my God.
I mean, Brady put up 3 points against the Panthers yesterday.
Woo! It looked more purple in person, but
Oh my. What the?
Oh, yeah.
He looks like he is going to outer space.
If I wore that, I would be made fun of so much. I couldn't pull it off. No way.
No.
Yeah, there's no way I could. No.
I'd look pretty fly for a white guy in that. Just saying.
Hey, I'm not this. Shelly, what do you think of that?
Yeah.
Look,
well, what's mom think?
say Mr. and Mrs. Blame my parents for that. But
Oh,
Shelley,
in their manhood, the Shelley, that's the thing.
yeah.
Joe Burrow's not a man, he's a goat.
Yes, he is. By the way,
Joe Burrow can wear what he wants. He could show up in a trash bag, and I'd be like, that's the best damn trash bag.
That is style. Wonder what scent it is.
yeah.
I love goats.
Oh God, Mom, stop.
All right, well, we've hit 45 minutes. It is time for our new segment with Greg, and I need a graphic and some music and all kinds of wacky shit. Monday Night Football.
We need that foot or that hot dog jumping into the bun from the drive-in theater.
All right, Greg. Here you go, man.
Okay.
This is your show now. All right. You've given me the names. I need to present them. Let me do this.
Okay.
Okay. For those of you that don't know, this is our segment with Greg Luther, Monday Night Football, where Greg uses his food brain to give us the best superlatives.
Dun, 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 dun.
I wanted it to be for Patriots and Bears players, but he wanted to go with Bengal players this week. But that's fine. That's fine. This is Greg's segment. Greg does what he wants to do. No one tells Greg what to do. Greg is his own man.
Nobody puts Greg in a corner.
No one puts Greg in a corner.
Nobody.
With that being said, I've got the list right here. Gregory, we're going to go ahead and get started, I think. All right. First player on the list, Hayden Hurst. Who's your food comp?
Here's what he is. When you're waiting for a big play to happen, you just need something to keep you going before your food comes. Hayden Hurst is a Texas Roadhouse roll.
There you go.
While you're waiting. Those rolls just keep you going. They're like little short passes until when you get your steak, your Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, Tyler Boyd for the big score. Hayden Hurst keeps you going before your steak comes.
Is the football the butter?
Greg, what did you write that on the back of? Is that a Texas Roadhouse receipt?
It could be.
Shipping and packing receipt from somewhere. But
okay.
yeah.
We need to get you a clipboard or something.
Wait, is the football the butter?
Everybody can't be. I don't use cinnamon.
What is the butter? Is it regular butter or cinnamon butter?
I don't use butter.
Cinnamon.
You don't use butter?
I don't know you butter, man. I eat the roll straight up, man.
No, you cut them in half and put the cinnamon butter in there, Palzo.
All right.
All right, so that our segment lasted one show. Okay.
No. We got two more players. I need to keep going.
We got two more.
All right, who we got next?
Sam
Hubbard.
Best. Hold on. Let me do it. Sam, the best smile from the GCL man of Moeller. Go Big Mo Hubbard.
Sam Hubbard.
I didn't go to high school with him at all. Go, Sam Hubbard.
Sam Hubbard. He can be used as a pass rusher. He can be used in the interior. He can even be used as a defensive back. That's why I'm comparing him to can be a tomato. He can be used in Mexican food, Italian food, American food. He can be used anywhere in ketchup, anything you need. He is like a flat-out tomato. He can be used anywhere.
He is versatile, like a tomato.
Like a tomato, like a mater. He's a mater.
He's a mater.
A mater. Mater Hubbard.
Mater Hubbard. Last but not least, and Greg, I've been told I'm going to get out of my seat for this one, so I'm actually going to prep myself sideways.
Oh, gosh.
So I don't trip when I need to leave here. Tyler Boyd.
Here's the thing with him. He's nothing special, but he can be reliable. And reliable can be also very, very good. You know why? That's why I'm comparing him to the best pizza. Cincinnati LaRose's Pizza.
There you go.
Pizza always is there for you. Always tastes awesome. It may not be the most wow pizza, but it gets you through. It is and when Tyler Boyd played like an awesome cheesy pizza, you get right out of the oven. It's the cheesiest ever. It's not dark pizza or nothing. It is a freshly cheesed pizza with sausage, in my opinion.
One.
Yes. I thought Santori left his seat. How do you like that, Santori?
I was still waiting for you to say like peanut butter and jelly, old reliable, something.
Reese cup.
And you went, Reese cup. I don't even like Reese cups. I would have accepted Reese cup. And y'all went with freaking LaRose's.
When you get cheesy La Rosa's pizza, Santori, it is the best. A good old cheesy La Rosa's pizza. Now, sometimes it can be burnt, which nobody likes sometimes. But if you get a good cheesy pizza like he was yesterday, oh, man, it is awesome.
Greg, for those of you that want to meet Greg in person, we're supposed to be going to Midwest Best Barbecue Wednesday. I'm really scared to what you're going to like do with chicken wings, man. Like, I don't know what to expect anymore.
He's going to have to get the Grippo wings.
I've been there with this man.
Wings.
What are you scared of, Santori?
You've got some weird food practices, man. You don't put butter on your rolls. You think Sam Hubbard's a tomato. I don't.
Tomato.
I don't agree with the tomato comparison. What do you compare? All right, Santori, what do you compare Sam Hubbard to?
I guess a tomato. I'm still stuck on that.
Well, okay, then what's the problem?
I'm going to think Sam Hubbard's a tomato for the rest of my life.
What's wrong with that?
I'm going to be like 75 years old. My grandkids are going to be like, Grandpa, what was Sam Hubbard? I'm going to be like, a tomato. And they're going to be like, well, it's time to put Grandpa in a home. Like,
all right, tomato sauce, ketchup, all that is from tomatoes.
Let me throw one out there for him. What about potato chips? It's a side that can go with anything.
You know, I consider that too, but no, James, I heavily considered the Reese Cup because I thought it's like, say if you were going to have tiramisu, which is Jamar Chase, but
what?
All right. Oh, okay.
Where's the complexity? What is happening? We have gone.
No.
Tiramisu, coffee soaked lady fingers and cream cake. What are we? How is that Jamar Chase? How is Jamar Chase tiramisu?
What about creme brulee?
Greg, what are we doing?
Okay. Jamar Chase is like a Grater's cake. That's my personal favorite.
Okay.
But if you didn't have the cake, Tyler Boyd could have been the Reese Cup. He could have been a Reese Cup Blizzard at Dairy Queen. There you go, James. Tyler Boyd.
Let me give you at least 3 for tonight's game, so we can give.
Hey, Jamar Chase showed up, and he takes offense.
The tiramisu.
I'm kidding.
No. Name me 3 random players. I can do this. I can do this.
For tonight?
Yeah.
Do it.
Ooh.
I don't think the Bears have any players in their roster, so that's going to be hard.
I was going to say Darnell Mooney.
Sure, Darnell Mooney.
Well, I could say moon pies, but
that's the first thing that came to my mind was a moon pie.
Yeah, no, Mooney. I don't know too much about him, to be honest with you. I guess you could say, he's like, I guess you could say he's like sparkling water. When you're thirsty, I guess you'll take it. When you're really thirsty, but overall, it's like, this is all I get.
Very mid.
Yeah.
Oh, that's perfect. Oh my gosh.
But if I'm
That's
thirsty,
excellent.
I'll drink it.
Okay. Bailey Zappi. Okay, I'll tell you what. That's my boy. Don't disappoint me.
I got to think this one through now. All right. Oh boy. Okay. I don't care for pretzels that much, but I mean, he can be like pretzels. If you get a good pretzel every once in a while, sure, it'll be good. But most of the time,
I understand pretzel, but I'm going to take a different direction here. It's a good backup for the potato chip.
It is.
I like that.
Where we're at.
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah.
Some people really like pretzels. They're weird. Right. It's okay. It's a good backup for the potato chip.
Yeah.
Oh,
all right.
Goodness.
Bill Belichick.
Belichick. Okay. I can do this one easily, actually. But if I had to think of Bill Belichick, I got to think of something good here. I guess you could say he's just like a Thanksgiving turkey and all that and stuff, man. It's just always going to be, he's a traditional guy. He stays traditional what he is. I don't know. That one, he's kind of tough to really.
Hold on. Did you say turkey because he looks like he always has something stuck up his ass?
I wasn't thinking about that, but I mean, if you want to go down that way, sure.
He always acts like he's just pissed off at the world. He's got stuffing up his ass. There it is.
Yeah, James just helped me out here. James just kind of closed it out for me. He's a Thanksgiving turkey with stuffing up his
Up is yeah. I like it.
Up is yeah.
I was gonna say I had a good comparison for Nick.
A prude.
She's a prude. Thanks, Shelly. Okay, all right, I can deal with that.
Because he's old and wrinkly.
Oh,
He's
Shelly,
the
but all right.
emperor.
I got one for Nick Fields. Justin Fields. What am I saying Nick Fields for? That was the guy I went to high school with. Justin Fields, let's put it this way. What is it? Justin Fields is I don't know. I had something for this. Oh, yeah, he's like anything vegetarian. I won't eat it.
He is a vegetarian.
Oh, he really is a vegetarian.
Yeah. He's actually a vegetarian.
There you go.
All right. I got one for you. Just to piss off any Ravens fan that's watching, I got a great one.
Okay. You know what he is? I thought I was going to like it. I thought he was going to be good. But once I tried, I hated it. He's bolognese sauce. I hate bolognese sauce.
Who?
Justin Fields.
Oh, okay. Well, I have one to piss off the Ravens fans, and I think it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Is it Lamar?
Lamar Jackson is an impossible whopper because he's not real meat.
Yeah, that's true.
He's a running back. Plus, he gives you the runs.
Oh.
Not a real quarterback. Sorry.
Knows.
Not a real quarterback.
Oh, that was great.
Fake meat.
All right.
So, guys, be honest. Out of the three Bengals players, which one did fit the best? Hurst with the Roadhouse rolls, Hubbard as the tomato, or Boyd as the Rose's pizza?
I hate it, but it's Hubbard as the tomato.
First.
I love the tomato one. I love Hubbard. But I love the Rolls one too, like Bengal Dad.
Yeah, I like the Hurst one.
So you guys didn't really agree with the La Rosa's pizza one with Boyd, huh?
Greg, I'm going to make you feel better about pizza. I eat La Rosa's pizza. It's just I think it's overrated. But here's the deal. If you want someone, and I'm going to put all of us on an equal screen here because I need to see my dad's face on this one.
Uh-oh.
If you want someone's nasty opinion on pizza, you need to ask my Aunt Debbie, Bengal Dad's sister.
She doesn't eat pizza.
Why? What does she say?
It smells like dirty feet.
It smells like dirty feet.
Damn.
No!
She came over for a game one time. Dad ordered pizza. She goes, "You eat that shit?" Oh my God. Okay. I've had fun tonight. We're just about at an hour. We got Sunday night football to watch. I got
Monday
night.
I don't even know what day it is. That's how good the season is. I've lost track. Welcome to week 7. It's almost over. We're 24 hours away from week 8. Does anybody have anything they want to promote tonight?
Tomato Hubbard t-shirts coming out soon.
Tomato Hubbard t-shirt.
Oh my gosh.
Sam?
A tomato with number 94 on it.
Tomato t-shirts.
Samato's.
I guess something with a very short shelf life. I want to promote Who Dey Ween. That's
Who
a
Dey
very
Ween.
short shelf life.
Who Dey Ween?
Hashtag
Who Dey Ween?
Hashtag Who Dey Ween.
Who Dey Ween.
Dad, how long have you waited for this? Since I was a kid, I can remember.
I have always said you got the Packers on Thanksgiving, Detroit on Thanksgiving. You got these certain events that seem to happen. Why don't they have the teams that wear orange and black or orange and brown play every Halloween evening? That's when they should play. And finally, for the first time in my almost 50 years of watching the NFL, I get to see that.
We got Bengals.
We better win that.
We got the fucking shit show Browns. It's Halloween. It's probably going to be a full moon. Who knows? I don't know. I don't read the stars. It might be like no moon. I don't know. It's going to be fun. I'm excited. One thing I want to promote. We've kind of taken a page out of the Bengals and Brews playbook here. We still do our monthly donations. If you guys have something that you want to donate, a cause you want to donate to, do it. $1 is all we ask. Send us a receipt. We'll put you guys in raffles that we do every month. We're probably getting ready to kick back up our production here on some hoodies and cups that we got to mail out. So we're really excited about that. Minimum $10. and I stress this one, minimum $10 to charity of your choosing. Just send any one of us the DM. We'll keep track of it, of the receipt. And you are entered in for a custom jersey for Cooks. We are doing that all the way up through November 30th. We want to be able, because it takes Cooks a couple weeks to make these things. If you want it to be a Christmas present, Hanukkah present, Kwanzaa, whatever the holiday is that you guys celebrate, if you want that winter solstice present for your family and you want a custom jersey from Cooks, I don't even care what team. Please don't make me walk in there and buy a Steeler jersey. I will be sad. But donate to a good cause. You'll be entered in for a raffle. If you win, I'll let you guys know probably on December 1st or 2nd, depending on how lazy I am that week. I will go to Cooks with you. We'll pay for the whole thing. It's completely for you. And, we just want to make sure people are donating to good causes. Donate to whatever charity you want.
I'm assuming I'm ineligible now.
Yeah, right.
Donated a good chunk of money for a while.
I would say if somehow I were to win, I would probably let either my son or my mom or my sister pick out a jersey. If I was, I wouldn't take one. I've got plenty.
Okay. If you're worried about being ineligible, I'm not going to make anybody ineligible. Cincy James has donated a large portion of money to several different charities at this point. I'm not going to cut him out of that. I'm sorry if that seems favoritism. It is what it is. I'm not going to be in it. Bengal Dad's not going to be in it. If Cincy James, you want to give it to Mason or something, so be it. Awesome. I don't care. You've donated too much money for me to say screw you.
Now, if I win, it's rigged.
There's only like
Greg, you're out.
Sorry.
Yeah, you're ineligible. No.
We got
He's one of these.
There it is.
He's
That's
one of these. Ineligible receiver down
one time an episode. We got to say something to make him walk off the.
Hey, you just made the last second, man.
But anyway,
Already
donate to
left.
whatever
I
cause you want.
Man,
Donate to whatever cause you want.
got you.
And that way you guys don't have to feel like, they're siphoning the money, or I don't like the cause they're donating to. It's up to you. I just want people in need to get helped one way or the other. If you want to include the rallying around the Altman family that we did, the show's pumped up close to $1,000 since we started in March. Not the most money ever donated to charity, but I'm still really, really proud of the fact that we've got a comma in front of that number at this point. So, keep going, guys. We got all the time through the rest of the year. I do cut the one charity off thing for the raffle at the end of November, so people have time to get it for the holidays. But $10 gets you in that one. $1 gets you in anything for the rest of the year. I will take as many $1 receipts as it takes, because that $1 could mean something to someone. So,
Absolutely.
Good show tonight, guys. As always, it's brought to you by Brimminghorn Meadery. Get all your meadery honey wine needs in Delaware. They do ship to Ohio. I have the stuff. And here's the deal. I think this is a glowing endorsement. I rarely drink. I have a case of Busch Light in my fridge that I drink when it's really, really, really hot and I'm cooking something and I'm out of water. Like, it's kind of it is my after ice water drink. I genuinely enjoy the Brimminghorn Meadery. I do think it's good stuff. It's sweet. If you like honey, if you like kind of like the honey tea wine kind of vibe, it's good. So like if that's coming for me. I don't drink a whole lot. There's not a whole lot of things I like. I will drink that.
Okay, real quick. Breaking news.
Breaking news.
Yes, the Jets are acquiring James Robinson because Breece Hall just went out for the season.
I heard.
From the Jags?
Yeah, they are acquiring him. It just popped through.
All right.
Popped on my
news. Gregory.
It's a 5-2 team feeling it.
Yeah.
I'm curious what they traded for a running back.
Yeah, I didn't see it. Just came across the NFL or the ESPN fantasy app, so I'm not sure 100%.
Used jock strap, they're in trouble.
I had that.
You don't trade for running backs. You don't spend money on running backs. You don't allocate resources to running backs.
To quote somebody that you can't stand, Santori.
Uh-oh. It's.
Oh,
I was going to say, he quoted. He was going to quote me. No.
Chris Welsh, you don't choose your season to be good. The season chooses you. That's for the Jets.
okay. And who said that?
That's Chris Welsh, the guy you don't like, the St. X guy.
Hey, you know what? I got a new segment for the food segment. Each of you, since I do 3 players, each of you gets to pick a player for me to compare food to.
Oh, I'm in. Yes.
I think you should ask us one really quick. Put us on the spot before we get out of here.
Oh, don't do it to me.
Okay.
Come on.
Yeah.
No, you'll get used to this. You'll get used to
Start
this.
with Bengal Dad.
Oh, great.
Start with.
I got my club out.
Bengal Dad, Evan McPherson.
Evan McPherson.
Oh, I got one for him.
I'm gonna give him a category, not a food.
Okay.
Okay.
He's kind of a what do I want to call it? I'm drawing a blank here on this category. I want to call him. He's like a faddish food that everybody loved last year, and I'm starting to wonder if it's going to stick.
Oh God.
That's where I am with Evan McPherson.
You don't trust him.
Bengal Dad, it's not his fault there were bad snaps. He missed field goals and all that. And
Is
I
he the
think he's
keto
got-
diet? Is that what you're saying? Is Evan
He
McPherson?
could be a keto diet, yes.
Dude, Bengal Dad, you know what? Here's number 2 right here. You just committed the second one, and I said, congratulations, Bengal Dad.
Do you want mine for Evan McPherson, or are you going to give me a different player?
Go ahead.
Evan McPherson is one of those giant turkey legs you get at Disneyland because he's just got a big leg.
Yeah,
One of those
that's
giant
pretty good.
mutton meat clubs.
You know what?
You can kill
James,
somebody with.
You might as well give yours on McPherson also.
You can give me a different player.
Oh.
I really wanted to share that one. I thought it
Okay,
was fun.
different player.
You know what?
I'm going to
Hold on. I got one. Okay.
He's just going to bring food on the show.
Show and
He
tell.
doesn't care.
Okay.
Show and tell.
Shout out Iceman, Strawberry Ice. He's like a beautiful jackpot Joey beer because he goes down smooth every time.
Yeah, there you go. Shout
Wow.
out Strawberry Ice and all that. Maybe next time I'll do those.
Boo!
I feel so negative.
Here we go, Santori. Now, I got to think of a really good one for you here.
Yeah, here's Santori. Yeah.
Santori, I got one for you. Stanley Morgan.
Stanley
Ooh.
Morgan.
Yeah.
Stanley
You know
Morgan's
you're
that little piece of green shit they stick on top of your burger because it doesn't matter.
The garnish.
What is,
Yeah.
Ooh.
what is it?
He's that little piece of cilantro they put on top of your soup or your
I
burger.
think he mattered yesterday with that freaking 80-yard punt return with a.
That was on Huber, man. You can't kick low line drives. You got to give your guys a
but
chance.
the gunner missed him. The gun, and that could have been Stanley Morgan.
That gunner was someone that's out there every punt return anyway.
Where was the other guy?
Yeah.
I don't
The
know.
guy that replaced Stanley Morgan. Where
Well,
was
Travion, I don't know where he was at.
So that's what it was. So what did you say it was again?
The green garnish that goes on top of fancy food because it doesn't
James.
matter.
Okay, James, I got you. No, even though he's, I think he's done for the year. I'll still go for it. Dale's best friend.
Clark Harris.
Oh God, Mr. Reliable. Except for getting hurt. Oh. Let's see. I got to go with a Mr. Reliable themed food. He is. I tell you what. He's a barrel-proof bourbon.
He's a barrel-proof bourbon.
Mhm.
Hey, proof. I'll give you that. All right.
Right here. He is a barrel-proof bourbon because it goes down smooth every time, just like my other one I said.
You and I like that. All right.
I got one for Clark Harris.
Oh, here we go.
I think he's a saltine cracker.
Oh,
You know what you got. He's not going to disappoint. He's not the main course. He's not even close to anything. But you got to have him when you have soup. You got to have him when you have SpaghettiOs or whatever. So I think He is like a saltine cracker, and you know what you got with every bite.
This is awesome. This is awesome. Okay. We can't say too many players because I got to think of 3 players for next week, but I like this.
Well, remember we're talking about doing for the teams for Monday night, so
yeah. Well, that'll be the Bengals and the Browns.
Oh shoot!
Oh, that's right.
On Who Dey Ween.
Yes.
Who Dey Ween?
Who Dey Ween?
Who Dey Ween?
What was this?
That's a
hashtag.
Oh.
Hashtag.
Who Dey Ween. All right. Well, I think it was a productive show. We've been saying we're going to jump off for half an hour now, so that means you're having fun. But
we better get off here soon because by 10 o'clock the Bears might score.
Twice I got off the show, I left the show. What was the record? What's Santoria? Last week, did you have me do it like 4 times last week or something?
Oh, I don't know.
Well, come on, man. You're supposed to keep track of all this.
I'm supposed to keep track of how many times I just disappoint you?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh gosh, infinite.
Last week, but
Dad, how many times did I disappoint you growing up?
I was gonna ask him. Damn it, you took it.
I would have never been back on the show.
Oh, okay. I was waiting for Bengal Dad to be gone. That's what I was.
I'll tell you.
Click.
I think I'll tell you.
Bengal Dad.
One of my top 5 I disappointed my dad moments.
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
These are funny. These aren't ones where like I came home, because I had something on my computer at high school I wasn't supposed to have on there.
Just do one top 5 moment. Next week we'll do another one.
Was that Megan Fox?
And we'll just keep going.
Megan Fox was another time.
Was that Megan Fox?
Yeah. Ran into that problem a few times in high school. No. The time I disappointed my dad, and I know he was disappointed because he told like the entire county about it, was the time
the entire county.
Yeah. The time I was playing baseball and I got hit on consecutive pitches as a batter, but I got hit on consecutive. Stop. I was hitting right-handed and I swung and I got hit on the left wrist when I was swinging. It jammed me, but the pitch was down the middle. I just like extended my arms all the way and hit my wrist. And then I backed out, shook my hand like, ow, it's strike 1 because you swung. And then the next pitch, I did it again, but I hit my other hand. I hit
all right.
back-to-back pitches. I hit alternating hands in the middle.
I see the disappointment in his face.
Yeah, even the umpire looked at me like, I don't think I've ever seen that.
You were as athletic as a stop sign.
Listen.
Oh.
You never understand how athletic a stop sign is till you run into one. You get decleated. I've never seen a stop sign lose a collision.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness.
Give another one. I'm sure you've got other sports moments that you just laughed at me for, especially the GA kickoff. That killed me.
I still like this. I still like the soccer ball where I can see Voight.
What about Megan?
Soccer ball.
That was the best one.
Oh my God.
Well, so tell me.
Well, he was attempting to play soccer.
I was 4.
I think you were over
4 years old
somewhere. And he's, again, when he would run and he would get tired, he would hold his chest. So he was probably going down the soccer field holding his chest like this. And some kid decided just to drill. I don't know why the kid would have kicked it so hard because you were around midfield. You were nowhere near a goal. This thing clobbered him dead on right there in the forehead. And you talk about decleated. I'm sure he hit the back of his head first. It was the funniest thing I ever saw. I mean, I wasn't one of those parents who went, "Oh my God, my kid!" I mean, he was like a human comedic highlight film. It was awesome, and I swear I saw the letters VOIT going backward on your forehead. It was so flippin' funny.
Well, the part that you're forgetting. The part
Did you see that stupid little kid? Oh my goodness!
The part you're forgetting to tell people is Grandpa showed up. And I was very, very close with my grandfather. I think I did a lot of the stuff that I did for my grandfather. I always wanted to make him happy. And I was running around the middle of the field and no idea what the hell I was doing. And I saw him out of the corner of my eye, and I stopped, and I was like, "Grandpa!" And then he said, "Turn around!" And I turned, and bang! As soon as I turned,
Oh, that makes that even better.
oh, I turned straight into
man.
it. I got smoked.
You were fun to watch.
Oh yeah, sure.
On that note, no.
All right, I think it's about time for Bears Patriots.
Yeah.
I'm calling about a 20-point win for the Patriots tonight.
I agree with that.
Where's it at?
I don't care.
Well, I do, because if it's to New England, their radios aren't going to work.
I think it's in New England.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
You see how confident I was?
you go to New England and things stop working.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Not a few coaches come out.
it happened to us yesterday, though. Burrow's helmet stopped working after one play.
Well, that's because we have like Sprint wireless. Like
Right.
they haven't switched to Ultra Fiber yet. They're using cricket.
Don't add fuel to the fire of these idiot fans saying we're cheap.
Yeah.
Cricket's not cheap. That's like $50 a month. That's a lot of
For a
money
stadium?
for a service.
We've got a bubble. We have a practice bubble. And they're
I would
using
want
it
to come to McAfee Field. I really wanted Pat McAfee to be there.
He might be there when the official one, for the groundbreaking ceremony. Maybe he'll cut the.
Could you guys? I could seriously see them doing something like, because the Bengals like to show humor like that. Like
They're funny anymore.
I could see them doing that.
He might be ruler of the jungle.
It would not surprise me.
Could you imagine that? That would be like he'd be fired up for it. He talks a lot of shit, but I think he just likes being fun.
He would do great.
He would be great at it.
I mean, do you remember when he announced the draft pick and he was just talking a bunch of shit to the Titans fans for like 10 seconds before the draft pick? He was like,
Malik Willis.
I think he said something along the lines of, "I am not going to talk a lot of shit because I am a punter and none of you know who I am. However, we did not punt much when we played the Titans." I was like, oh, that was great.
Dude, he's good, man.
He's funny.
He's
I see
funny.
players. He's like the only one I know that can get away with cussing during the interviews and all that. I mean, is he even really with ESPN, or is he just have his own?
He's his own show,
He was,
man.
yeah, he was on the Manning cast.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was great.
Maybe I'll have to watch the Manning cast tonight and see if someone else gets drunk on TV.
If it's on, I don't know. They only do 10 a year,
They'll
so
do it every week.
yeah.
Okay.
I won't be able to watch it if it's next week. That's too serious to watch. I cannot listen to those jokers during that game.
No,
100%.
I have to go to my family's house for Halloween. Doesn't Halloween usually end at 7:30 at night?
About 8.
I live in an apartment. Halloween doesn't exist.
Normally goes 6 to 8.
You put like a
Well,
Ziploc bag full of candy outside your door, and if a kid takes it, good for them. There you go.
Very true.
Well, no, James, you have to take your kid out trick or treating, don't you?
Yeah, we'll be done by like 7:15.
Okay, just there you
They
go.
don't go that long.
8:15.
What is Mason going as?
He is going as a creepy clown.
Okay.
Oh God, no, don't
Yeah.
get any. No.
I will make that the background when you call.
Dad, I don't know many Halloween stories from you. What did you ever dress up and go out? I feel like that's something you did like twice, and you were like, I don't like this.
Did I ever dress up?
Yeah.
I always had
Yes.
a stupid little plastic mask. If you could be some cartoon character,
Oh.
or whatever.
Hold on. He dressed up
Right,
as Frank
underdog.
Sinatra one year.
Yes. Oh yeah.
No.
Slick it back. Oh yeah.
If there's
Frankie
two-
Blue Eyes.
Yeah.
Two things you need to know about me. Two things that creep me out the most: clowns
Clowns.
and baby dolls. So dolls creep me. Like Chucky traumatized me, still does. But clowns, dude, just thinking
We'll
about.
know what to bring on the show next week.
What about like a Raggedy Ann doll? The like little dolls that look like clowns.
Stop, man! I'm really getting sick. Like Annabelle, bring up Annabelle. Oh God.
Annabelle.
Yeah, God.
Hey, so quick question while we're on here. I mean, Heck, we're not getting off here anytime soon, right? So, so next week, are we going to do the show on Monday, or are we going to do like a Sunday evening show?
Yeah.
Well,
Since the Bengals are on it Monday night.
assuming I don't have a test drive that goes nowhere after 5 o'clock.
I see where James is going. I would do it Sunday next week.
Yeah, let's do it Sunday.
Sunday at 7.
Yeah, you do it Sunday night after the 4 o'clock games, before Sunday night.
Yeah, we'll recap some of the 4 o'clock games.
Yeah, I can do that.
Are we still doing this Wednesday coming up?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just feel like Monday and Wednesday are the easiest times for us.
Right.
Yeah,
Me.
100%.
Yeah, but we're going to be too keyed up next Monday night. I want to watch all the pregame.
Plus trick or treating, yeah.
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 Yeah, I don't care about that.
Well,
Yeah.
no, FaceTime trick or treat. Just don't show the creepy clown costume Mason's wearing or anything. You just FaceTime us while you're trick or treating with them.
All right, I'm gonna put you on a hot seat here, Bengal Dad. Speaking of Halloween,
Make it quick. I'm ready to get off here.
you've got you're kind of in a cul-de-sac, a big neighborhood. Your street's kind of a premier street to get the big candy bars. If you catch my drift.
Yeah.
What are you giving out?
Reese cups.
Yeah.
We got 2 bags of the Halloween Reese cups. That's what goes.
Remember your house.
What is wrong with that? It's the best candy.
Santori, you're the only one I know that criticizes Reese cups, man. I mean, you are just come on, man.
Dad, how much peanut butter did I eat? A combined single jar of peanut butter growing up?
Look, you didn't. There's a lot of things you didn't do right when you were growing up, and that's another one. Reese cup is number 1.
Oh,
The
snap.
real question for everybody is, what is number 2? Reese's is number 1.
Snickers.
I was going to say Kit Kat, but Snickers is pretty good too.
I love
Milky
Kit Kat
Way.
bars.
I love Milky Ways.
Milky Ways is good too, but
I'm sorry, wrong one. 3 Musketeer. My bad. I love 3 Musketeers.
no, I'll throw you a curveball. Paydays are awesome.
Oh yeah,
I don't like.
I like Payday.
All
I
right.
like the chocolate Paydays now too.
Bengal Dad's gonna look at me weird on this one because I don't think he's in tune with his Southern roots. He doesn't have any, so he definitely isn't. Greg, I have no idea if you have any Southern roots in your family or not. Since James in Kentucky, he's probably seen this. Do y'all put peanuts in your Coca-Cola? You seen that?
I have,
Good.
and it's good. I don't do it normally, but yes, I have done it, and yes, it
got it
is
again.
good.
He took the whole chair with him.
There's 3.
He took the whole chair.
Child, please.
Dude, hey, don't knock it till you try it.
Buddy, I don't need to drink
Bottle of
your-
Coke, salted peanuts, dump them in. Oh,
Hey,
Let me hold on real quick. Have you ever put salt in a beer?
no.
Dad, have you ever had a beer?
No.
Okay. So there's your answer
I
there.
do put potato chips on peanut butter and jelly sandwiches on.
James, your response to you want to know what it'll taste like? I don't need to drink urine to know what it tastes like.
Damn.
I'm sorry, man. I'm not trying that.
So what does urine taste like then?
I don't need to know.
Well, no, you said you don't need to drink it to know what it tastes like. So that means you already know.
Like,
Oops.
I didn't all that.
I don't know.
All right, boys, I'm out of here. It's 8:21. It is time for kickoff.
did you make your steak yet?
No, I actually had leftover La Rosa spaghetti and meatballs.
Yeah.
No steak. I had foregone the steak for La Rosa's. That's how good La Rosa's is.
Uh-oh.
Listen,
Coming at Santori.
Hold the phone here. I like everything at La Rosa's except their pizza.
Santori,
You're
I
insane.
would calzone. I do like their calzones.
Calzones are great. Rondos are great. Wings are hit or miss depending on which one you go to. I've never had bad pasta there. Their salads are pretty good. I'm just not a huge fan of it. Frankly, it's the cheese on there because
I was going to ask if it was a sauce.
Best pizzas.
cheese.
They got rid of one of their best pizzas.
What
The
was that?
Montgomery Inn pizza was damn good.
Montgomery Inn pizza.
Fucking pizza. I was so upset about that.
That
That's
was
one-
awesome.
I'll give you that one. That was one I got excited for.
Bengal Dad, That is like a Joe Burrow pizza. That I would compare
It's a
Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow.
I'm actually going to Montgomery with my family to celebrate my brother's birthday Saturday, so I'll think about that.
How much barbecue are you going to eat this week?
As much as it takes.
You went to Midwest Best a couple days ago with Cincy James. I'm going with you Wednesday. You're going to Montgomery in a couple days.
So,
And
you're going to turn into a smoked pig. It's just what it is.
Hey, buddy, we're a barbecue. People say we're a chili city. I think we're turning into a barbecue city if you think about it.
hold on. Santori.
Oh, God.
If you had to equate Greg to a food, what is it? And go.
Oh my God.
Hey, we're coming with the zingers on the first show with all of us. Come on.
Man, you came up with a barbecued pig before. I don't know where you're going after that one.
Jesus.
That was rough.
He's getting ready to leave.
It's locked and loaded.
I need to think about it.
Make it quick. I'm getting out of
We're
here.
aiming for number 4 right here, Santori.
Greg,
I could say
here. Are you ready? Greg's like a buffet because it just never ends. It just keeps going.
No.
and you could pick and choose what you want. You like it all.
Man, you can do anything.
I was going to say he's like a La Rosa's Pizza because he always delivers.
The other option was like one of those like chocolate fountains.
Yeah.
Because I was like, you could dip anything in it and it's still going to be good.
Yeah, okay.
Wow. Aren't you buttering?
Santori, you know what I was going to compare you to.
I could have said he's a Golden Corral buffet, and I just
I never been to Golden Corral.
It's bad. Have you been to Ponderosa?
No, I never been there. Santori, if I had to compare you to something,
Oh my gosh! I used to love Ponderosa, by the
I
way.
love Ponderosa.
But Santori, I could never compare you to anything because you would find a way because every time I would tell you something, you're like, now wait a minute, like you always try to find a way to think if something was bad or not. No,
I'm a contrarian. I just want to fight.
Absolutely, he is. What?
No, okay. Bengal Dan and Jim, I'd have to pick with you guys.
Well, I can tell you what my dad is.
What is he?
My dad's a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. This is what he's eaten like every day for the last 100 years.
Hey, whoa, wait. Bengal Dan, hold the phone now.
He has kept Smuckers and Jif in business by himself.
What's the peanut butter and what's the jelly? What brand? Peanut butter?
I just said it. Smuckers and Jif.
It's not Smuckers.
What?
It's Jif peanut butter, and it's Welch's grape jelly.
You turned your back on your most important investment?
Bengal Dad, this is the perfect peanut butter and jelly sandwich combo. Crunchy Jif and strawberry.
Oh. All right. That's my exit right there. You totally just screwed over the best food of all time.
Goodbye, boys. Get out of your seat.
He said goodbye, boys.
I got somebody to leave. All right, I accomplished something. Over a peanut butter jelly sandwich.
Yeah, seriously. So my dad has the diet of a unsupervised 5-year-old. I've always made that joke, and I told my wife that before she moved in. He's listening. He's still there. I see it, and he's gone. Okay.
Yeah, you had to wait.
In the morning, he would make cinnamon. He would make butter toast with cinnamon sugar on it.
Oh.
He had his own. He had his own like little shaker bottle. It was a clear bottle with like a pink Rubbermaid cap on it.
Right.
And it was 50% sugar, 50% cinnamon. And he would sit there. And if you've ever had the joy of watching my dad spread butter or peanut butter on bread, it's an art. I will tell you that. He is. So,
I have.
He is.
No,
so,
I haven't.
So precise. So he would eat that every morning. If it wasn't that, he'd eat a brown cinnamon sugar Pop-Tart. And every day at work, he would eat La Rosa's or McDonald's or Chick-fil-A. Then he'd come home, eat whatever we had made at the time. A lot of times it was just burgers or pot roast or something. Right. And then he would have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich with Nesquik milk.
Nice.
That's what he ate every single day for like
Every-
30 years. That was the routine.
Strawberry or chocolate Nesquik?
Chocolate.
Okay.
I
Wow.
don't think I've ever seen him consume a vegetable. I'm a little worried for what his internal organs look like.
All right.
What's he get on his pizza?
Pepperoni
Yeah.
and cheese.
Uh,
Sometimes sausage.
There's a little vegetable there.
All right.
No, there's not. Never mind.
There's
Never mind.
final
Never
feed,
mind.
I guess.
Santori, this is your shot to agree with me here. What is the best thing to have on a La Rosa's calzone? This is your chance to agree with me here.
Ooh.
Don't screw this up.
The best La Rosa's calzone?
Well, it's not around anymore, but all right, go ahead. Just I'll tell you mine, Sam.
I like the Philly chicken ones with the cheese, the chicken, and the onion.
They don't have the Philly cheesesteak one anymore. I was so mad they got rid of that.
Okay, so I mean, it's close. It's just the difference between steak and chicken, but it's the same stuff.
Yeah, but the Philly, when you dipped it in the ranch and all that, you had the four.
Oh, yeah.
Steak. I was so upset they got rid of that.
Bromance.
Now here's the deal.
Right there.
The best calzone you'll ever have in your life, and this is really not the best calzone. This is just kind of what it is.
Yeah.
If you go out to Athens, I think there might be one in Columbus. I know there's one for sure out in Huntington.
Where lives.
Yeah. DP dough. Oh.
What's
they're
it called?
DP dough.
Okay.
They're like this big. And you can put whatever you want in them. It's
All right.
It's like Subway for calzones. It's
Gotcha.
like that.
Yeah.
Is there one in Paris? Oh, there's not. Okay.
No. And they're open till like 4 in the morning. Oh. And they're like $6.
All right.
Dude, let me just say, there's not shit down here. I get nothing of greatness ever in Paris.
Do you have McDonald's?
I mean, yeah, but I mean, is that greatness?
Well, it's something. Steak, egg, and cheese bagel, man.
Yeah, it's something, but I'm talking like substance.
I need to find out where all the DP dough locations are. The
Like, what's
nearest
the? All right. Do you
store-
have at least like a Texas Roadhouse or something? Or
There's a DP
No.
dough in Columbus. I'm on my
No.
way.
Listen, we have less than 10,000 people in our city,
Okay.
and we sold that many cars at our dealership
They're in
Yeah,
Illinois.
last year.
Oh, there's one in Knoxville. Oh shit!
Now that's on the way. You come pick me up, and then we go down there. Road
No, you
trip.
pick me up first, then we go down there.
Wait, what?
No, Santori picks me up first, then we go down, pick you up, and go down there.
Yes,
Driving so much.
Yeah.
to go to DPDO. Duh.
I'll do.
Oh my god! There's so many in New York. Glenn Goodberry's got one, I'm sure.
New York.
Yeah, there's a ton of them.
Well, you see, like
Florida, Connecticut, Kansas. Every state's got one except Kentucky. James, I'm sorry.
Damn, James.
I'm so glad you brought something up that I can't have. Thanks.
50 of them in Colorado.
But guess what we have in Paris? We've got 5 Mexican restaurants.
That's awesome, man.
Okay,
Is it?
I've got like 20 in Lebanon.
And you get margaritas. And,
Get on my
Yeah, but we have 10,000 people here,
Wait, so
and
you
we have 5
Mexican-
Mexican restaurants.
And like, you don't even have a freaking Roadhouse or an Outback or anything.
No, you have to go to Lexington to get that.
How far is that?
You know what's in Richmond?
25 minutes.
Do you know what's in Richmond?
What?
Richmond, Kentucky, Buc-ee's.
Buc-ee's.
Yes,
Goddamn right, Buc-ee's.
and the dog that they just reopened. That was a bar that was open. It closed like 2 years before I got there, and they reopened it.
I woke up one morning and said, I'm going to Buc-ee's, and just drove 2 hours to Buc-ee's to eat.
Why did you not call me?
I didn't know you yet. Or maybe
When was it?
It was a few months ago. It was.
Oh man.
It was
That hurt. You know what? Right here.
I've got the time.
Got me right here.
I took a bunch of pictures at Buc-ee's because it was like Disneyland.
Wait,
Hurts my heart right here. Ow. Gosh.
When was I at Buc-ee's?
Buc-ee's
So
are- right?
There's the picture of me and you at the game, which would have been in August.
Yep.
And then the pictures, it was June. I don't even we may have tweeted. I don't know if we were.
Oh, June. Yeah, maybe we talked a tiny bit. Okay, I
Have
understand.
you seen a happier person than me with Bucky the Beaver?
All I see is Bucky.
I'm white, man. You
Yeah.
see my beard?
I do see your beard.
You turn down the brightness.
we did go there.
There we go.
There it is. Yes,
Yeah.
we drove down there on the way to Gatlinburg.
I was so happy.
And-
I got pictures with the statue.
Wait.
Did you get the brisket sandwich?
Oh yeah.
Yes, $8
I like
worth.
this. I love Jesus, but I still cuss a little.
Hi.
Oh my god.
So is Bucky's a burger joint or what is it?
No, it's like the
Okay.
largest gas station
No.
ever.
Let me, James. Let me. I want you to take a Walmart. Take a Walmart.
Okay.
Take a Target. Now it's
Yeah.
somewhere in the class of the middle, okay? Because Walmart can
All right.
be a little trashy, Target can be a little bougie, somewhere in the middle.
All
Now,
right.
interject Texas. So you've got a Texas-themed mid-level Target that
Right.
makes fresh barbecue all
All right.
damn day, and then they also sell everything Yeti and camping supplies and grills.
Nice.
And they make their own jerky, and they have a bakery, and there's 100 gas pumps. Like you go, it's. I don't even know what to think. Like it's just if God created a Texas barbecue gas
Nice.
Yeah, that's so true.
station, it is.
Wow, that's really cool. Let me know, Santora, let me know where you're going. Did you say, I remember you told a story where Witt said the best chili place is Dixie Chili, and you said right after the show was like 10 o'clock at night. Didn't you go?
He
Yeah, I
left.
drove right down there.
You like messaged her like at 2 a.m. She's like, wow, you went all the way down there already?
Yeah, it was like an hour and a half away. I drove all the way down there.
Okay.
Now-
No, wait. Have you ever heard? I was at a place with a buddy of mine in Kentucky. You ever heard of Greyhound Grill in Covington?
I've heard of it. I've never eaten there.
I had the fried chicken there. They have onion rings. I'm not big on onion rings. It was okay.
Here-
I don't know if you ever.
I am 40 minutes from Bucky's.
Oh man.
Come down. Let's go. 40 minutes.
My normal day I would get Bucky's would be on a Sunday. I ain't doing shit on a Sunday.
Well, how about after football
Just
season?
I wake up at 6 a.m., go down to Bucky's for breakfast, and then get back before the game at 11.
No. I said after football season.
Uh
Froze.
And
oh. Look at this
football
frozen.
season doesn't end.
Football season does end. I'll be honest. He keeps freezing.
For instance, Tori, what are you doing, man?
Your wife is watching a video on her phone, isn't she?
Yeah.
All right.
I guess we'll end this, or
Santori, are you going to be able to end this? Might be a good time.
yeah. Bucky's. Well, James, well, this is interesting. I'll come down and visit you at Bucky's or something. I don't care.
Come on, man. Dude, you can come down, stay. Come down, stay. We'll go to Bucky's because it's like literally 40 minutes. Yeah, we can go down there, 40 minutes. We're there. You come back. We hang
we all
out.
Did we survive the glitch?
Yeah,
You were glitched the entire time. We were not. We've been talking.
I heard you. My face
Yeah,
is
this-
moving.
smile going on, and
And he's glitched again. All right.
So I think we've got one of those things where it's like if 8 people are using the Wi-Fi, the bandwidth gets eaten up.
gotcha.
So I think someone's on an Xbox, someone's on a TV, I'm streaming. It is what it is.
Wait, do you have 4 people at your house?
I have 3 people in my apartment right now, and I was on my phone. Someone's streaming. My roommate just got back. My wife's somewhere.
Ooh.
Doesn't she usually make her bed around this time usually, or
Do what?
she was making during the show usually? Okay.
I was going to say, don't you make her go to bed around now?
I don't.
I'm just kidding.
Don't make her do anything. Hold on.
That was a joke. Come on.
I never said
No,
that she always makes
it's time to end anyway. Oh, Mason.
Hello.
Hey Mason, we need to have a little talk, man.
I need you
Please
Oh,
to
he's
come here quick.
Hold on. Hold on.
I need you to come here.
Here. Can you hold it there, but don't touch the side? You got it?
Mason,
Okay.
I freaked out by creepy clowns. Please do not be one. If there's any pictures, I can't see them, man. I clowns. I don't know what your take on clowns is, but clowns traumatize me. I don't know. Please, no creepy clown picture.
What do you think?
I think I now know what to give you for Christmas.
Oh, good.
Pictures of creepy clowns.
That's my son.
Please make your Christmas card just a bunch of creepy clowns.
Just
Greg.
100% Santora, 100%.
No, Mason, that's not cool, man. No, clowns make me puke just thinking about
I mean,
it.
it's kind of cool.
Greg, how about this? If you give me $20 and I won't do it.
The extortionist.
This is not tough negotiation. You're playing hard.
You sound like a used car salesman.
$10.
He is kind of related a little bit. What did you just drop?
Your
Oh, he just dropped his water.
It's a cat foot.
Mason, man, come on, man. I got you guys those good seats to try to keep you got to the ball.
Yeah, that is true.
Okay.
Ooh, Crypt. You don't know what Bucky's is?
Come on, man.
No, and he spelled it wrong.
Yeah. Well,
Buccee apostrophe S.
Ashley, come here.
Oh, no.
Yeah, we're live.
We went to Bucky's, remember?
Yeah.
Got Dippin' Dots.
Yeah.
Come here. So we were talking about Dad and his diet.
Hi, Ashley.
Hi,
Yes.
how are you guys?
Get your
Doing good.
Okay. So, we were talking about Dad's diet. Okay.
Yeah, he has the diet of a child.
Okay. We were talking about how effortlessly it is to watch him spread peanut butter.
He is the Bob Ross of sandwich.
Wait, what? He's like, we're going to just put a happy little tree in this sandwich right here.
Without the talking though, like if you had Bob Ross muted, which I don't know why you would, but it's just like it's like creating a masterpiece.
Well,
Yeah,
He's
he's just very calm and like what's the word I'm looking for? Like
Mythological.
Something like
Methodical.
yeah, that's the one.
Mythological.
Methodical. Yes.
Jesus,
You guys are kind of close.
Oh my god. Yeah. No.
I've had plenty of bourbon, and I knew that one. Sorry.
I eat cookie
Okay,
dough for
Ashley.
dinner, that's where I'm at.
If you could
No,
if you could compare Sam Hubbard to one food, what would it be? This
say
is Greg,
tomato.
this is Greg's segment.
I had 3 points, Ashley,
Tomato?
He compared it to a tomato.
Say tomato.
because he can be used all over the place. How you
You
do,
could
Ashley?
put him in a salad. You could put him in a soup. You could put him on a taco. There you go.
Oh, no, Ash. What's your take on Hayden Hurst? You want to hear my take? You know Hayden Hurst, right?
Are we talking about him as a food or the fact
no,
that he
you want to know what food I
a
compared Hayden
Viking
Hurst to?
god?
You want to know what I compared Hurst to?
What?
Texas Roadhouse rolls, because before
But
you
Greg
get that
doesn't use butter.
I don't use the butter.
Disappointing.
See, I don't like the sweet butter. I always get regular butter, but I'm still using butter.
It's like Hurst keeps you going before you get that big steak like Jamar Chase. You just keep eating the rolls. He keeps you going and all that.
All right.
See,
The last
I
thing.
eat the rolls and then I don't have room for them.
The last thing I'm going to ask you, and we'll hop off here because there's Monday Night Football to watch.
You taking my TV?
Yeah. Please.
You took it yesterday.
It's football season. I take it every day except Wednesday.
Yeah.
Please explain to the kind people how great DP Dough is.
Come on, Ash.
To describe Joe Burrow's DP Dough, you just gotta have it in your life.
That's a statement, Ashley.
Oh, okay.
Um,
I have got to go to DPDO when I go up there.
Crypt is kind of from the Huntington area. He's talking about steak and eggs. So I bet he likes DP Dough. I haven't met anybody in that area that don't like DP Dough yet.
All right.
And they're open forever.
Yeah, they're open till
like,
4 a.m.
If you're hungry at 3 a.m. for no good reason, it's the best place to be.
Also,
always.
We're all planning a trip to go down to Buc-ee's because Cincy James lives like 40 minutes away from Buc-ee's.
Yes!
All right. I've never been. I didn't know what the heck it was.
It's an enigma.
Actually,
Mason's been there.
He's described it between a Target and a Walmart. It's
That's class level.
Okay.
Have you ever been to Buc-ee's?
Oh yes.
What's your
yes.
favorite part?
It's basically combining. It's combining, like, let's say, like some goods, like it's combining a bunch of restaurants.
All right.
With the desserts, and then it has the then you can trying to think of the word, the
Customize?
Smorgasbord?
No, it's
Crafts? Is that what
Mason,
you're
we are
No.
live. Let's go.
Yeah, we are live.
okay.
Don't come to him.
Yeah, it's
See, look at this.
What's your favorite part?
Homeboy don't even live there anymore. He still likes it.
There you go. All right, Crypt, I'll take your word for it, man.
okay. Good. Yeah, it's a really cool place. You guys gotta go sometime.
All right, you're speechless. So that I'll take that as it's really awesome. All right, Mason, I'll take your word for it.
If you like better than average barbecue, but don't want to pay a ton of money for good barbecue, that's where you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I'll take your word for it.
How many of you are watching this?
Oh, my wife is on there.
Your wife?
What? Yeah,
Your mom?
that's my wife.
Wait, what?
Amy, yeah.
The whole freaking clan is here. Your son.
Yeah, you're welcome. Hello.
The Kayla crew is here.
I was gonna say, man. I mean, she's whole family on here, James.
Hey.
Mason, for your YouTube account, get your sister one too.
We got a bunch
No,
of viewers, man.
I told mom, I said, hey, if you got multiple emails, go to YouTube, subscribe. Let's get those numbers up. We got to get those rookie numbers up. Come on, let's go.
Greg, maybe before a game, we'll go down there. We'll take a 4-hour trip before a Bengal game.
No, we're not doing that.
Oh, before? No, we talked about you, sweetie. She just peeked her head and did you see it?
Did you see that email?
Yeah.
Bye, Ashley.
All right. Well, gentlemen, it's been a great
All right.
show. We've been saying that for 45 minutes now.
It has.
We're probably a good chunk into this game. I'm gonna go drink some
go.
chocolate milk and probably go to Skyline because that's kind of what I'm feeling.
I was going to say chocolate milk and a peanut butter sandwich.
No,
Peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
I don't do peanut butter. I don't know how many times.
It was a joke. Goodness.
Peanut butter.
No, bro,
By the way, James, to get
Good chocolate.
Santori's such a diva. To get him to go to Midwest Barbecue, well, I can't do it this time because I got to do a show. Then I got another show. I'm like, man, you're such a diva, Santori. So I got to race straight from work just so I can go on his sketch. I'm just kidding, yeah.
Hey, and I can't wait to read all these texts from Kieran. He sent
we're getting
30.
blown up. We are getting
Yeah, he sent 30. I can't wait to get off here and read them. It's going to be great.
He's texting us about his lift. Oh, lift just got canceled. Now it's back on. I can't wait about this. But no. But yeah, Santori, man. Yeah, I'll think of some more food analogies when we meet from Midwest. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Peace,
There's
guys.
probably gonna be 100 messages. Oh, and I'll be thinking too about those analogies.
You better.
Thanks, buddy.
Hey, it's all right, buddy.
See you, everybody.
Peace.
All right.